Hey guys, so I got a request here to do another gaming comparison video with the S7 Edge, this time against its arch rival, the iPhone 6s Plus. I think Ryan Talukda wanted to see a comparison here, so we can definitely check it out and have a look how they compare. So we're just going to use some popular games here, and you can see we have basically put the max setting on the Edge here for this game. You can't obviously change the settings on the iPhone, it is as it is. However, the iPhone does have a trick up its sleeve when you are playing the game, which we can talk about. So we'll just start them up here. So I'm not going to watch the intro because, you know, it takes a while here.
Hey, so there he is, huh?
And I'm sure you've watched it before.
Got you a nice little place to stay, Tony.
Thank you.
Got you a nice little place.
It's always like he's talking to me when he does that. So we can just start off here with the iPhone 6s Plus. So you can see this is definitely the S model, and we don't mess around here. So let's see how this is. Just get in the car here. Now the thing that I always find when playing this game on the iPhone is how different it feels because of the major difference here, which is the frame rate compared to Android. So people with iPhones can enjoy this game in a much faster frame rate than on the Android platform. And to me, you know, it makes things feel a lot more alive in terms of the atmosphere of the city. It feels like you're more kind of engaged in it, even though you can't change the actual settings of the graphics. It remains you know, a very nice advantage that you can do on the iPhone, and it's very strange how you can't do it with the latest Vulkan tech on the Samsung device. You'd think that, you know, they'd want to compete there. So in terms of the actual graphics day to day and the, you know, the display, etc., it's very nice. It doesn't have quite the level of prestige, I'd say, as the S7 Edge, because Apple is sticking with quite basic, you know, resolutions. Still has the LCD technology, or LED, backlit LED I think it is. It's also got very big bezels compared to a lot of top-end Androids. But the thing that I do like about it is, like, it doesn't really heat up when you're playing these games, even though it's got a metallic back. And also it really loads games amazingly fast, like when you're downloading them, etc. You really feel the amazingness of the A9 processor. So you can see no one wants to fight today, everyone just seems to be they do. I'd rather you didn't. So I think might want to run away from them. But you can see here, you know, very lively, nice, colourful on the iPhone. So we can just check it out here on the Edge as well. So let's get in the car. So I've got someone sending me a message on the iPhone, don't know who that is. quite random actually, but generally you can see here, you know, first thing I notice, the colours pop a lot more on the edge with this game because of the AMOLED tech, and you have the really awesome edge-to-edge curvedness of the device, which leads to a more kind of engrossing game. But I don't think the frame rate is obviously as quick, so you know, things feel a bit slower, like cinema kind of thing. I think the cinema uses a slow frame rate, so if you want the cinema kind of feel, then I guess that's quite good. Personally, I'd like to see the same fast frame rate across both platforms, and it seems that iPhones get these features a lot longer before the Android equivalent still. But other than that, you know, it's a very premium experience here, and I'd say that the actual speakers sound a lot louder and more engrossing, which is pretty nice. So those are the main differences with this particular game. We just want to also check out another game, so you know, we can see how they compare here. I have got Need for Speed No Limits here, which is also a nice game. So we can just start with the iPhone here, with this one, and this one is very fast paced. So how do I steer again? Can't remember. Can I steer? Doesn't seem to be responding. There we go. Every racing game seems to have a different steering mechanism. Some of them you tilt, some of them you use a control. This one you just put your finger there. But you can see the graphics are really nice on this game, on the iPhone. I mean, seriously, the level of like details. Yeah. Like the way the water glistens on the pavement, I think that's pretty awesome. And someone disagreed when I said console level graphics. I mean, yes, it may not be exactly like console level, but you know, Sony are rumored to be coming out with a 4K console because they can see that, you know, mobile devices are pretty much the same now as the current PS4, Xbox One. So that's what I mean, really. You're getting pretty much similar graphics, which is good. And you know, as I said, it looks absolutely fantastic here on the iPhone, this game. So we can just also check out Mr. Edge. So I don't know if this is the same level, it might be a bit different, but again, you know, you can see the level of graphics here. There we go. And the benefit of having that Edge display is really awesome. So yeah, you know, very nice graphics here on the Edge with this game. I don't even know why I failed to do whatever I did there, but you can see, I think I do prefer the Edge here a little bit more on this game because it's just a little bit bigger screen. And can we just go again? But then again, games don't seem to load quite as fast on the Samsung handset still, even though it's got like an octa-core monster in there. So yeah, but overall you can see absolutely beautiful graphics here on the Edge for this game, and you definitely won't be disappointed. But which one's better, you know? I guess it depends on which game you play, really. They both have like pros and cons, if you ask me. Like for example, the Liberty City Stories, you know, you get the fast frame rate, but on the Edge you're getting more, you know, fantastic display, higher resolution, slightly better speakers as well, if you ask me. The iPhone 7 is going to definitely have to, you know, push things forward, I think, to keep up with Samsung here. So I failed again, but I think we've got the point across here. Two amazing devices when gaming. Hope you enjoyed the comparison. Hopefully we're getting the G5 in and the Mi 5 as well, so we'll definitely check out the gaming on those very shortly, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.